Dear citizens and residents, the National Communications Center continues to provide this media briefing as part of its ongoing monitoring of developments related to the hostile Iranian attacks and the evolving regional situation to keep you informed of the latest updates and the national measures being taken. Military, security and civil authorities continue to carry out their duties with high efficiency within a unified national framework operating around the clock, guided by a high level of readiness, rapid response and close coordination across all entities to safeguard the kingdom's security and stability. According to the latest update by the General Command of the Bahrain Defense Force, since the onset of the hostile Iranian attacks, air defense systems have successfully intercepted and destroyed a total of 194 missiles and 516 drones targeting the Kingdom of Bahrain. In this context, the Kingdom of Bahrain stresses its firm position on the importance of Iran's full commitment to an immediate cessation of hostile acts in the region and the complete reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. This hostile Iranian aggression, which targeted civilians, residential areas, infrastructure and energy facilities across the kingdom, the GCC countries and the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, resulted in civilian casualties and damage to critical infrastructure, requiring a firm and decisive stance. The kingdom stresses that addressing Iranian threats must be comprehensive, encompassing its nuclear capabilities, ballistic missiles and drones, its support for proxy militias and terrorist groups, as well as the cessation of threats to freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz, in addition to the importance of achieving sustainable peace across the region. The kingdom also expresses its deep appreciation for the professionalism and dedication demonstrated by all personnel of the Bahrain Defense Force, the National Guard, the Ministry of Interior, and all military, security and civil entities in safeguarding the kingdom's sovereignty, security and national interests with resolve. It further underscores the importance of Iran's compliance with the United Nations Security Council Resolution 2817, which condemned these attacks as a clear violation of international law and called for their immediate cessation, along with any other hostile acts targeting civilian infrastructure in the region. We now turn to Captain Abdurrahman Mansouri from the Ministry of Interior for the latest security updates.
Dear citizens and residents, the Ministry of Interior confirmed today that has taken precautionary measures in preparation for resuming operations in the second phase of technical processing and repairing damage inflicted on the facilities of the Gulf Petrochemical Industries Company due to the hostile Iranian aggression. The ministry stated that thanks to the preemptive and preventive measures taken by the government as part of the efforts to strengthen civil protection and ensure the safety of citizens and residents, there would have been heavy losses of life and property. And in order to ensure the safety of citizens and residents, a 2-kilometer radius has been designated, including institutions, facilities, and a limited part of the 619 residential block. Residents of the area have been advised to evacuate voluntarily and will be provided with alternative temporary accommodation. All safety measures have been taken to ensure that no substances that could cause harm are leaked. The Ministry of Interior highlights the importance of reviewing the public safety guidelines and procedures available on the National Civil Protection Platform, www.ncpp.gov.bh, especially the procedures related to ammonia gas leaks, given the safety awareness and adherence to official guidelines and instructions are essential to the civil protection system, protecting lives and maintaining public safety for all citizens and residents. The instruction on public safety procedures available on the National Civil Protection Platform should be reviewed, particularly those related to the ammonia gas leaks, including going to a safe place at home and staying in a room with windows and doors closed and ventilation systems switched off, placing damp towels underneath doors and windows to prevent contaminated air from entering. Residents of the area are requested to cooperate with the relevant authorities and adhere to the instructions, which aim first and foremost to ensure their safety. All necessary precautions have been taken to ensure the safety of all. May Allah protect the Kingdom of Bahrain. May Allah protect His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. May Allah protect the citizens and residents of Bahrain. Thank you.
We now turn to the latest developments and updates on the progress of the education process across various educational institutions with Dr. Farzana Abdullah Al-Maraghi, the Assistant Secretary General of the Higher Education Council.
As part of ongoing review of education delivery across public and private institutions and building on previously announced precautionary measures, the Ministry of Education has introduced a further update covering schools and higher education institutions. This aims to ensure continuity of learning while providing the flexibility needed to accommodate students and parents. Under this update, students and parents in public schools will be able to choose between continuing with remote learning or returning to in-person classes across all levels. Schools will begin contacting families this week to confirm and register preferences. In-person attendance for those who choose to will commence on Sunday, April 19th. Private schools have been given the flexibility to determine their mode of operation, either continuing with remote learning or transitioning to in-person education, based on their circumstances and capacities, while taking into account the needs of students, parents, and staff. Schools will notify the Ministry of their planned date for resuming in-person classes where applicable. For higher education institutions, in-person teaching may resume fully, or institutions may adopt flexible models that combine on-campus and remote learning in line with academic priorities and course requirements. Practical training programs are to resume in person, particularly for students expected to graduate soon, in accordance with guidelines to be issued by the Secretariat General of the Higher Education Council. The Ministry will continue to monitor development and take any necessary measures to support the effectiveness and sustainability of the education system. We also commend in this regard the continued dedication and commitment of teaching and administrative staff. Thank you.